place to date. They have conducted more coronavirus tests than anybody. Mm-hmm. They have the lowest death rate. They have the lowest infection rate. They jumped on this thing right away. It has a lot to do with the leadership over there because they're serious. They love their people, and they do everything to protect and keep their people safe. If our leadership had jumped on this instead of calling it a hoax, instead of having to pass bills and all this here, thankful for the Pelosi gang who got together and passed the bill in the House. Of course, Donald Trump is going to take credit for this bill, but, they passed it. But the safest place, according to statistics that I received from a close friend of mine, is the UAE, and it has a lot to do with the leadership over there.
Well,
there you go.
There it is. There it is, Steve Harvey. And again, that was giving me a bit of a high moment. I was like, oh, that's cute. It's getting talked about. We're doing really, really well here, but obviously social distancing, we need to really, really force. It needs to go into place. If you're not doing it, please practice it. Having a couple of friends come over the weekend is probably not cool.
No, you don't need to do that.
You don't know where they've been. You don't know who they've interacted with as well. And the last thing you want is, you do not want this. I spoke to a friend of mine who had it and has just recovered.
How are they doing?
Better now, but you do not want this.
Yeah.
Okay, you do not want this. She was 45 years old, fit and healthy. She said it was the worst thing she ever went through. You do not want this. The thoughts of it's only for the elderly and the kids, believe me, it's not.
Yeah, it's not. It's definitely not. I have friends who are nurses and are healthcare professionals.
In the States?
Yep, and they're telling me I see younger and younger patients walking through those doors every single day. You look at the situation in the States, you look at New York State, where I'm from, completely locked down. The state is shut down because people are just not listening to the advice being given.
Phone guy Eddie, what's up?
Something like there's a misconception that people think it's just a flu. It's not a flu.
Yeah, it's worse.
It's worse than a flu. It's like a pneumonia. It's a bad case of pneumonia. It's not a flu, so just be careful.
100%, man. It's not a flu, and it's I think it's like 10 times more contagious than a flu. I think I read somewhere. But whatever it is, guys, I know a lot of us are doing it, and we're harping on about it, but we've got a social responsibility ourselves.
Yeah.
Speaking to a lot of you guys every morning, but we